Oh, man.
Dean.
Look at that.
That's fucking good.
That's a good... All right.
This is you right here.
Yeah. How's that look? Look at me, Dean. I mean, when I'm looking at you, how's that? Look at that.
Oh, that looks
great.
great.
You can start rolling.
Oh, you're right.
You rolling? Yeah. How does that look?
Looks good. You look great.
No, look at the camera. Look at the shot.
Hello? Check.
The shot.
Oh,
look at my shot.
Oh, yeah. No, you look good. That's
Does it look good? What?
It looks good. You got a nice side profile going on. You look great. You're looking at me. You're like, just be normal.
Because I can't see my shot when I'm doing it.
Okay, you look good. Why are you so insecure about your shot?
I'm not, motherfucker, but you got to check the shot because I'm looking this way.
Okay, but you're like acting all self-conscious. You look great. I'm not going to look at you when you're
Matter of
talking
fact,
to
switch
me.
seats.
Seriously?
Switch fucking seats. Yeah, I can't.
No, I don't want to switch seats. I like this
Switch
seat.
seats, man. I can't trust you on the switch seats.
Well, why don't we share the...
I'm not sharing the couch with you. Switch seats.
All right.
Fucking
I
switch
like
seats.
my backdrop, to be honest with you.
Oh.
You're too big for the chair. You're going to break the chair.
Switch fucking seats. I'm in the goddamn captain seat. You're over there.
The co-pilot seat, right?
I don't know what the fuck that is, but we're switching seats. Okay? Fucking switching seats. And we're rolling. Motherfucker, are you eating? You had all the fucking time in the world to eat.
I didn't have breakfast. You're not. It's like you haven't supplied me breakfast this whole trip that I've been here.
My man, we're rolling the fucking shit.
Okay, but like I need to fucking
Eat the goddamn shit. Is it good?
I'm famished.
Fucking famished.
It's great. You want some? Chocolate for some.
I don't want any of that
I'll
shit.
put the fucking
That's
thing
why I
in.
look so fucking good. Let me see my shot, Dave. My shot. It ain't your shot.
Oh,
That ain't bad. All right.
it ain't bad. All right.
All right. 3, 2, yes. Put the fucking bag
I'm
down.
sorry, I just don't know
Dean.
where
We're
to put it.
rolling. Put the bag down. We're rolling, motherfucker. All right. Brand new bang and AM Rapaport stereo. Oh, the camera's here. No, wait. This one? No, this. Which is a two shot?
Two shots, the middle shot.
This one? Yeah. Yes! Brand new bang and AM Rapaport stereo podcast is here. Higgity, have no fear. The I Am Rapaport stereo podcast is in su casa. Name is Michael Rapaport, a.k.a. The Raging Bullshitter, a.k.a. Captain Colitis from the Caucasus Mountains, a.k.a. The Disruptive Warrior, a.k.a. The Inflamed Ashkenazi, and I am rocking live from New York City with the young shooter.
I was gonna say that actually. You
Well,
took
go
my
ahead,
line.
do it.
I was gonna say live from New York. It's the I Am Rapaport stereo
No,
podcast.
motherfucker, that's Biting Saturday Night Live. It's live from New York. From... You saying...
Why don't you do it?
Do it. You said I was going to do it.
I just did. Live from New York. This is the I Am Rapaport stereo podcast.
No.
Live.
Just intro
It's
yourself.
New York.
Dean,
I'm
intro
Dean
yourself.
Collins.
I'll kick you right the fuck out of the podcast. I'll do it by myself. I don't care. I don't give a shit. I'll go. Me and Dave will do it. We've done it alone. I'll do it with fucking Dave right now.
Okay, well, you
I'll
asked me
fucking
to be here.
I'll toss you. Go outside in the rain. I'll toss you outside in the rain. It's pouring rain here in New York City. I'll toss you.
You told me it was gonna be beautiful weather out here. I
Motherfucker,
opened
I'm
up
not
my
in the-
fucking window expecting
What do I look
sunshine.
like?
You look like a weatherman to me. You look like a fucking weatherman, to be honest with you. But this is me, Dean Collins. I'm introducing myself. I'm happy to be here on the I Am
Young
Rapaport
shooter,
stereo podcast.
aka the fake Kurt Cobain.
Yes.
And we are rocking I Am Rapaport stereo podcast from a rainy day in New York City, but a great day, great week. I told you to get the umbrella. If I didn't tell you to get the umbrella, you'd be soaked.
Yeah. Well.
And you were like, I said, it's pouring rain, motherfucker. I said, it's not California where I could pull up at the... I drove to pick this fucking guy up today. You're like, it doesn't work like that in New York. None of that shit works in New York. Traffic, side streets, this shit's different in Manhattan. It is a different thing.
I'm not like an umbrella kind of guy. Like it was just raining.
They can't tell because your jeans are black.
Yeah.
Motherfuckers' jeans are soaked.
Not really.
They're soaked.
I usually like wear a t-shirt in the rain. I'm not like a
It's
pussy.
pouring rain in New York City today. It's not about being pussy, not about being tough.
Protecting the clothing, which you have to do because you have some nice clothing on right now.
Nice pieces. This
What's
is All
up?
Saints. I downed it a little bit. I didn't go to my cashmere today because it's pouring rain.
Yeah.
All Saints.
I got All Saints on too, right here, undershirt.
You wear All Saints also?
It's it's an undershirt. You know, it's like
What do you mean? Wait. The T-shirt is also All Saints?
no, the t-shirt is we're wearing Buck Mason, but the undershirt is
That
All
ain't an
Saints.
undershirt, it's a shirt.
Yeah, but I have a jacket over the the shirt.
No, you have your jacket, you have a jacket over your shirt.
No, but this is a
That's
shirt.
the undershirt, the white.
Got it. T-shirt.
And I don't know shit about fashion, but I know that if you're going through the white is the undershirt.
Yes.
And the shirt is the shirt, and then you have your jacket on.
And you're wearing New Balance? And
Wearing New Balance today, chilling on the Jordans. Oh, I got some sick ass fucking Jordans this week for my guy. Sick ass Jordans because I had gotten them a few months ago. They're ridiculous. You got on your breads?
Man, I have to tell you, this has been like...
Are these called breads or
Damn.
breeds?
Dave,
Dave,
are these
you know-
breeds or breads? Breads.
Bread like
I fucking
you eat
told you.
like whole wheat bread?
I told you. That's the thing. I've been
But
walking
don't
around.
you spell bread BREAD?
Yeah, but it's not...
But they spell, they go Jordan breads, but they spell it BR.
ED. You could still spell it like that. It's just you could.
I thought they were breeds.
I thought the same thing, and I'm like,
You thought that because of me.
I thought it because you got me fucked up out in LA because I'm walking around. People are like, yo, those are dope kicks. Those are dope. And I'm like, yeah, you see the breeds, and they're like, what? Like,
Fuck, I've been saying breeds
yeah,
too.
it sucks.
So it's bread, like wheat bread,
I'm glad we like clarified this now because it's been
gluten-free
embarrassing.
bread. You got on
Gluten-free-
your Air
gluten-free
Jordan
breads.
gluten-free breads. I didn't
See
even
'em?
know that.
You see the trim?
Them shits, yo, you know what the crazy about them sneakers? I got the same sneakers. Motherfuckers will literally, I don't know why. I look at these as just OG sneakers. Motherfuckers will literally be like, yo, I see you with the Jordans. They say it to you too, right?
It's the only pair I've ever owned in my life. We
Them
got
shit-
these in
I
Chicago.
fuck with Jordans. We got those in Chicago. What was that, 2019? Right before the
2019.
pandemic.
It's changed my life. I walk different in them. Like I actually walk different. I have a little. It's like a cooler kind of walk.
I understand.
You know what I'm talking about?
I totally fucking understand. I fuck with I'm so glad. Now I'm always gonna fuck with my New Balance, but my Jordan game has changed my whole
Yeah.
thing. And we're speaking a lot about clothing and
Yes.
your jacket and undershirts and shirts and all that stuff.
Yes.
And I'll just jump into it because no one would have thought in a week of unprecedented shit. No one would have ever predicted, I wouldn't have predicted that this week, unsolicited, because a lot of times when you see people in magazines, not a lot of times, 99.9% of the times when you see people in magazines, when you see articles, a publicist reaches out to People Magazine, a publicist reaches out to Us Weekly, a publicist reaches out to Vanity Fair, a publicist reaches out to Rolling Stone Magazine, and they go, would you put Jennifer Lawrence, would you put Amy Schumer, would you put Puff Daddy here, there, the cover, they vie for the cover, they go a feature, blah, 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 blah. I don't have a publicist.
they came to you.
And when I say they, we mean GQ. Dave, pull that up there. GQ magazine. The Gringo Mandingo, Captain Colitis from the Caucasus Mountains, the disruptive warrior right now, this week, is in GQ fucking magazine. And it says, the heading says, Michael Rapaport is the king of Kashmir.
You didn't pay anybody for that article.
They came to me. That's like somebody sliding into my DMs.
Absolutely.
They came to me. They wanted to do a feature on the king of Kashmir. And they see what's happening. They say, oh, we see you with the Jordans. We see you with the row. We heard about your Kashmir game. We want to be the first ones to sort of, and what better, GQ magazine.
Yeah. I mean, I follow GQ on Twitter, and I just opened up Twitter.
You didn't even know about
I sent
it.
it to you. I had no idea. I sent it to you. I opened up Twitter. I see GQ magazine tweets. Michael Rapaport is the king of Kashmir. I'm shocked. I mean, first of all,
Michael Rapaport, say it again. It rolls
I
up.
said it.
Say it one more time.
I saw GQ magazine. Michael Rapaport is the king of Kashmir.
And Dave, who's rocking with us, you had no idea that you were in the presence of the king of Kashmir. Dave didn't have any he just thought, oh, Michael Rapaport is coming to do the AM Rapaport Stereo Podcast. He didn't know. He could have just said, yo, the king of Kashmir. Matter of fact, Dave, next time I book a session here, I'm going to be like, yo, king of Kashmir. King of Kashmir is coming. I don't got to
drop the
do
name.
I Am Rapaport Stereo Podcast. I don't do Michael Rapaport, all that shit. Like, King of Kashmir, you know, it's all It's all inclusive. AM Rapaport Stereo Podcast, Michael Rapp. Matter of fact, when I check into a hotel
I was
now,
just gonna say, when you
fuck
go to
the
a
dumb
restaurant,
shit.
you try
I'm
to
not
get
doing,
sushi.
sushi, Michael Rappaport. I have a birthday reservation. Like
I don't think that works. You call and you say Michael Rapaport.
It works.
No,
motherfucker, it works. I took my beautiful wife out for her 52nd birthday the other day. I said to them, coming in with my whiz, coming in with my wife. It's her birthday. I want to be in a romantic table.
Yeah.
I don't want no bullshit. Coming in at 7 p.m. And then I called back. I said, I'm going to be there at 7:15. They said, they started stuttering. I said, it's my wife's birthday. We'll be there at 7:15.
Okay.
I'm going to hear any of that. Oh, well, we have another reservation, 8:30. You ain't rushing the King of Kashmir out on his wife's birthday. 7:15 until when we want to get the fuck up out of the restaurant, because that's what they try to do at these fancy slick dick restaurants.
Right.
These fancy slick dick restaurants with their tasting platters and all that bullshit. It's such a hassle to get the reservation. They'll be like, well, we need the table at 9:30. Motherfucker, I'm not finished eating.
Right. You're happy to swipe the credit card.
You're happy to swipe
Take all
that.
the fucking money from
you.
me.
You swipe that motherfucking credit card quick.
Real quick. And
But
then
I'm
they're
not
like,
finished
"Get the fuck
eating.
out."
You give me these little dime size this is a piece of prosciutto and it's been hibernating for 20 years and there's a green bean on it. And then we marinate it and we hit it with the blowtorch and I'm like, okay, I eat it. And I'm like, okay, what next? 20 minutes between courses.
What is it with that blowtorch? I'm telling you, I go into restaurants.
Give me the fucking.
I see that blowtorch, and it's like double the price of what you're fucking paying. It's like I go to sushi restaurant, they get the blowtorch out, and it's like $60 sushi.
You know, you could go to like a hardware store, get a blowtorch for
Yourself, do it yourself.
Yeah, how about I just bring my own blowtorch? BYOBT. BYOBT. Bring your own blowtorch. Fuck the tasting menus.
Right.
Fuck your blowtorch and stop rushing me.
Right. You put rabbit food on an oversized plate.
Right.
It's just some bullshit.
And they're like, they put it, and then they put a little flour next to it, like a
they put
purple
flour.
flour, and I'm supposed to be like, oh my god, I taste it tastes good. I need 17 more of them.
Right. They surround it with some like spicy mayo in a little circle, like a little dressing.
If you give me 17 more of these, this will be what I consider an appetizer. One doesn't do shit for me.
No, it's bullshit. But you know what? You look great.
We could pull that as a whole clip there, Dave. Because that's gold. That's gold, right? Just the whole, that's gold. It's gold. Because sometimes, it's like you got to look back. I know when we're doing gold.
You do? Now are we recording that? Like saying this right now that we're doing gold?
We're recording the podcast right now.
So everyone's hearing you say, that's gold.
I know when
that's
it's gold. And I'll tell you something else. Yeah, I know when it's gold.
Okay. No.
I knew being in GQ magazine, I knew like, yo.
Did you know that when you were taking that profile picture, because they have a nice profile
Pull
picture
the picture
of you.
again, Dave. Pull that picture again. Look at this fucking jawline. Look at me sitting there. That's in the Watch What Happens Live Clubhouse.
Was that where it was?
Jawline.
Look at you. You have your hand on your chin. You look very pensive. And you have that your eyes are kind of different. They're looking like, I know I'm being photographed right now.
Photographed. I got to be honest, when they were doing that particular photo, I didn't know. As you see, I have on the cashmere. I believe that's like a dark gray. Some people call it a charcoal gray.
Charcoal gray. Look at you, man.
And it was in the Watch.
Terms.
Yeah, Watch What Happens Live Clubhouse. They're saying that Michael Rapaport is the silver fox of 2021. Because I got a little bit of gray coming in. They're saying that Michael Rapaport is the silver fox of 2021, which is wild.
Who's saying that? Because it sounds like you're the only one that said that. I haven't heard anybody say that. You've said that.
No, they didn't say that in that article.
They didn't put that in the article.
But if you look deep in line, if you
I did.
dive,
I actually looked up like Michael Rapaport fashion. I didn't see anything on Silver Fox.
Okay, motherfucker. I'm trying to start. The point is that the picture looks good.
You look great. It's taken you 30 years to stop dressing like a teenager. But what better time than now, right?
Honestly, what better time than now? And I don't say a teenager. I think it's taken me 25 years to stop dressing like a 25-year-old. Not a teenager.
Like a 19-year-old.
No, I
skateboarder
think it's
look.
25 years to have me stop dressing like a 25-year-old. And I got to be honest, it feels good. The attention that I'm getting from my looks, my sveltness, the shock and awe that my wife had when she saw me on the Wendy Williams show, with my shirt tucked in with a belt, not looking like a fat piece of shit.
Right.
You said, I've never seen you with a belt and your shirt tucked in ever. Even on the War at Home, never. They were like, never.
They tried to get you to do that. You wouldn't do it, but you looked like, I mean, you were like straight up Mr. Rogers on that show yesterday.
Straight up looking like motherfucking Mr. What does that mean? Is that good or bad?
No, it's a compliment because he's a man of the people. He sits there with. His
I don't know
shirt
if you're like doing like oh you're like hit me. I'm smiling and you smack me in the face.
No. It's like it's got a nice thing. Like it's a nice tuck. It's purple. It's sort of like a Barney color, and you looked fantastic.
Hold the fuck on. Hold on, motherfucker. You're talking that Barney shit. You said that I look like Grimace. I thought I had a blue sweater on.
I love Grimace, and I loved Barney growing up, too. It's a compliment. It's just how you're taking it.
I thought I had a blue sweater on.
You're colorblind.
Okay. Excuse me. Let's because the I Am Rapaport Stereo podcast fans, for those of you guys have been living under a rock, and you guys are busy as fuck. I know you motherfuckers are working your ass off. The Gringo Mandingo, the Disruptive Warrior, hosted, not co-hosted. I guest hosted the Wendy Williams show all week. Did you know that, Dave? Dave, did you see me? Yo.
You were fantastic.
I appreciate
you were fantastic, and you're like, who would have thought that you would be like this daytime host? People were worried, like, is he going to curse? What's he going to say?
They didn't even have to warn me this time. They knew he's got it.
I think you're almost better doing daytime hosting. Like, I love you doing hot topics and doing hip-hop yoga and trying TikTok trends with, like, different foods. Like, this is a guy that I like. He's a relatable guy. This is someone that I would want to get a grilled cheese with. And then when you're off the set, it's a whole other thing. Like, it's somebody that I can only take in small doses. I want to go back to my hotel room and kind of just decompress. I like you in that studio, and I would love to see you.
I loved it.
I would love to see you have your own show.
I had so much fun. See, I say fucking fun because I'm Mr. Daytime talk show.
Mr. Daytime does not talk like that.
Mr. Daytime doesn't say so much fucking fun. Mr. Daytime goes, I had so much fun. And some people are like, yo, you're selling out, you're not cursing. Let me tell you something. I've given you every single thing, every ounce of myself. I called the President of the United States Pig Dick Donald Trump. I suggested that the President of the United States would get zip-tied and thrown the fuck out onto Black Lives Matter Plaza. That's me.
Yeah, you did.
Dave, would you pull that up? Say, Breitbart News, Michael Rapaport threatens to zip tie the President of the United States. What more can I do? What more can I give? Who else could I rant on? I ranted on basketball players. I ranted on musicians. I ranted on rappers. I ranted on presidents.
Actors, John Boyega. I mean, who?
Everybody. Every single, if I wind up going to PG, Mike Rap, PG, Mr. Daytime,
Mr. King of Kashmir.
Yo, you can't say anything to me because I've left it all on the floor. I've Willie Hutched people. I've given people Willie Hutches over and over and over and over and over and over. What more can I give? What are you laughing at?
It's just funny, man. Yeah, you Willie Hutch people over and over and over.
Yeah, so if I do that daytime talk show live, and trust me, I would love it because there's nothing more exciting. Let me tell you something. Acting is ridiculous. Stand-up comedy is ridiculous. Podcasting is ridiculous. But when you're talking about a tightrope, when you're on live TV.
It's live. That's the other thing I didn't realize.
It's live television. So
anything can fucking happen.
Anything can fucking happen. Like you can say anything can fucking right
Look
there.
At that hog
Michael
tie.
Rapaport threatens to hog tie Pig Dick Donald Trump and toss him out of the White House.
And you're pointing at the camera like, I'm looking at you, fat fuck. I'm looking at you.
What more do you want from me? What more can I do?
And Wendy looked at that and was like, this is the guy we want hosting our daytime talk show.
A 10 a.m. morning talk show.
Family friendly.
I want to give a shout out to the producers of the Wendy Williams show for trusting me.
Shit.
For real.
And you killed it. You actually.
I appreciate that.
You really did.
And I had so much fun.
And I don't know. I mean, look, you were doing that all week, and then I came in yesterday and I saw a couple shows that you did.
We did. We did 2 shows in one day.
And then you had a comedy show at Caroline's that night.
Yep.
You took no naps that day. I went home after the Wendy Williams show. I went back to my hotel. I laid down. I took a nap. I was exhausted. And all I did was stand around and eat fucking Snickers bars. I had Kit Kats and Snicker bars, and I was beat. I literally was like, I'm fucking exhausted. I wasn't on camera. I did nothing. Zero.
Well,
How do you do it?
I was focused. I knew it was going to be a big fucking week. And also the week we came from San Francisco, flew in Sunday, got in at 4:00, woke up at 5:30 in the morning, and the week started.
Wow.
Focused. My wife said, you're going on. I said, I prepared for this my whole life. All of it.
Yeah.
They go, all of it. Trained, prepared. All of it.
I don't know how you do it, man.
And it's been a great week, and I'm glad you were fucking there. And I'm glad. Now, would you pull the clip, Dave, of me in my, what turns out to be a purple sweater? Beautiful purple sweater. Now, moments before I was going out to shoot the show, you said to me, you started criticizing me. You said to me, are you wearing that for rehearsal? And I
thought it was a rehearsal sweater. I didn't realize that you'd be wearing that on live TV. I just thought you had better options. I've seen you in better clothing than that.
What?
I've seen you wear better sweaters. I mean, you're the king of cashmere. You can't.
It was a purple cashmere sweater, which I thought was blue cashmere.
Maybe that was the mix-up. Like you thought it was blue.
You had a problem with the purple sweater. You could take that off because I don't have the purple sweater there. It's fine. It's fine, Dave. It's not a fucking problem.
No,
what's the problem with you didn't like the? You're from LA. You're like a Laker fan.
No, I mean, I thought it was.
I like the Lakers.
I thought it was great. I think you thought it was blue. I was hoping it was going to be blue and not this shade of purple, but you still looked great.
A lot of people like the purple sweater. I didn't know. People were like, yo, it's a nice purple sweater. Yo, is that a homage to Prince? I was like, what?
Who said that?
Somebody was like online, like, yo, dope. I was like, huh? I didn't know anything about Prince.
Listen, I just think it's great because last year you were wearing a Tony Hawk jacket and now you're wearing cashmere.
I've been rocking cashmere.
Oh, man.
Motherfucker, I never had no Tony Hawk.
No, you did last year. There's actually a video. I could pull the video. I was with
I'm
you.
not Tony Hawk and nothing. Listen, the point is that we did 5 shows. Yeah. I got to interview Andy Cohen.
That was cool. Hey, you interviewed Anthony Anderson, also fucking awesome. That was great.
Shout out to Anthony Anderson.
He's great.
Andy Cohen for doing the show. Anthony Anderson, he's one person, I'll be honest, he's inspired me because he's diversified his assets. Not just being an actor, he hosts shit, he does his thing, he's a person, he's kept it PG earlier than I have, but, and it's paid off.
You see how far that goes when you keep it PG.
I see now.
Yeah.
Now, most people, daytime talk show, I didn't threaten to. By the way, I didn't threaten. I said that, I didn't threaten. I said, because I was careful. I didn't want secrets. I didn't actually threaten Pig Dick Donald Trump. I've called him that.
Have you never threatened him?
No.
Because I thought you said,
no.
I'm going to zip tie you.
No.
I'm gonna cook you, and then I'm going to fuck you.
No.
That sounds like a threat.
No, I didn't say I was going to zip tie him, cook him, and fuck him. That was Jason Kaplan.
Oh, right.
Of the Howard Stern Fantasy Football League. I did say to him I was going to zip tie you. I was going to
cook you.
And then fuck
you. I think the zip ties and the hog ties get me kind of confused. There's a little mix up with those two, but
nonetheless, it was a ball. Yes. It was a ball hosting the Wendy Williams show, and also I did Watch What Happens Live, which that's like easy work though.
Double Andy Cohen.
Double the fun with Andy Cohen, who's talk about diversifying his assets.
Jeez, man. This guy was like on the other end. He was like producing behind the camera.
He was a segment producer.
Now he's an author. He's got a new book.
He's got he's got a channel on Sirius XM. There's like the Howard Stern channel. There's the Andy Cohen channel.
Listen, I know you're friends with Erika Jayne.
Yes.
She's newly single. Can you set me up? Give her my number or something?
Dave, pull up a clip of Erika Jayne. Erika.
I'm such a fan of hers. I think she's great. I would treat her right. Yes, I'm not, top tier. No, I am top tier. I don't want to.
Erika Jayne of the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills.
Absolutely.
You would like to go on a date with Erika Jayne?
I would love to. I don't have any kind of burn victim things going on with me, and and there's no lawsuits tied to my name. And
Do you have a clean history?
I have a
You
clean
have a sketchy
history.
past?
I don't have a sketchy past. I might not have a mansion. I do live in my kitchen, but we would have such a nice time. We would go bowling. We would go to a movie. You know, we would do regular people things, you know, just like normal humans stuff, you know?
All right.
I would love to go out with her. I think that she should give me a shot. I think I'm a little shorter than her, but I have no problem wearing some heels.
Inside your
I think they're called
breads.
lift kits. I bought them in the past. They're lift kits. They add about 4 inches to you. So I am 5'8", but I could be 6'1" for you.
You can make yourself 6'1".
I could absolutely make myself 6'1", but
Wait, do you have a lift kit?
yeah. Well, I could find.
Do you have
them.
a lift kit? You said you bought lift kits.
I have. I used to have the whole set. I think I might have thrown
Have you
them
ever
out.
rocked lift kit?
Absolutely. And there was a time where I was wearing them when I was on a date with a girl. Got back to my house, had to take the shoes off, and
And motherfucker, like it was like you
she was
stepped
like,
off
"Who the fuck is this
like
guy?"
you stepped off a curb.
Yeah, exactly. Who is this dude? I didn't go. I
Did
didn't
you
sign up
really
for
do
this.
that?
Yeah, all my life. I got
And
the
how
whole
did the rest
set.
of the date go?
Great. Everything was great, but you know, there's only so long that you could keep that up because once you're like in bed or you get up to go to the bathroom, it's like, who is that guy?
Well, I'm not going to tell a story. I had a story regarding lift kits.
You were rocking them too. You're already
Crazy.
so tall.
I'm 6'3". You stupid. No, but it don't matter. It don't matter.
Anyway,
Anyway, it's been a fantastic week here in New York. Next week, Phoenix. Are you now? I want to apologize because when I was in San Francisco, people said you apologize, motherfucker. Because
About what? Why have I-
I'm not
I feel
gonna.
like-
no, because when you said you were going to go to San Francisco, you apologized.
why am I on this like apology tour?
Apologize.
I apologize like the past 3 podcasts.
Because you keep not showing up to the live show.
I already said I wasn't going to be in San Francisco
You
because
said you were going to be there, and then you said you weren't going to be.
no, we discussed this. I said I was going
No.
to try and come for the basketball game.
I'm not pulling link. What did you say?
I said, you mentioned that there was a Warriors game. I said, I could probably, I might be able to figure something out with my schedule, but I did have my best friend's sister's wedding that weekend. It's my best friend's sister. You know what I mean?
Right. Exactly.
She means a lot to me. I've known her for like most of my life.
Right.
I couldn't miss it.
But you said, I'll go to San Francisco for the Warriors game.
I said, I cannot make the comedy shows
No,
because
you
that was
said
on
I
the
could
day.
make the comedy shows. You said I could go up to for the basketball game, the comedy shows.
No, I couldn't make the comedy shows. I could possibly make the basketball game.
Okay.
That I could have done.
Motherfucker, you're not.
But I look.
I don't need a +1 to a Golden State Warriors game.
I think you kind of do.
Nah,
I mean,
I'm straight.
Given your track record with Durant and all that, it's not safe for you to be courtside.
My man, I have friends, okay? I got friends in San Francisco. I didn't need you to come up there to the game.
Okay, well, you invited me to the game. You're like, it'd be
and
really cool if you were my
I
+1.
invited you to the game with like, it's part of like, oh, we're going to the comedy show. Are you going to acknowledge the fans that came to the comedy show and they were like, shooter?
I
again?
honestly, I really do apologize. It's not like I was just sitting around in my house in LA and I wasn't like, making excuses. I had a wedding to go to. It was a year in advance. I'd already confirmed RSVP'd. Yes. I really am sorry for not being there.
Now, are you going to come with me the 19th, 20th, and 21st in Phoenix? The shows are almost sold out.
Yep.
Are you going to be there in Phoenix? Yes or no?
I would love to. If you could get me a cat sitter, because I do have a cat, Pablo, at home. He can't be.
I'm not fucking with that cat.
No, I know, but he can't be.
I don't have
by
a cat sitter. I don't fuck with cats.
Well, then
No
I have
one
to bring
know
him to my
rocks with
parents,
cats.
man.
Huh?
I got to bring him back to my parents. They're watching him right now.
Do
It's 6
they
days.
like that cat?
My dad's. I mean, I
Does your
dropped
dad
him
like
off-
the cat?
No, I mean, no. I dropped my cat off to my parents' house right before I left for New York, and I pulled up to the parking garage in my parents' condo, and my dad was standing there shaking his head like, "Fuck, 6 days of this bullshit with this cat."
Why? Because that cat is sketchy, right?
Yeah, he's not a friendly cat. He doesn't like when you give him attention. He swats.
Doesn't like when you give
No,
him
he's
attention?
not that kind of cat. It's weird.
That's a good cat to
I
take
know,
care
it's-
of.
Yeah, I know. It's
Let
actually-
him be.
Exactly.
Feed him. Do you have to bring like a shit box?
Oh man, I bring his shit box. I bring his scratching post, his toys. Like I bring the whole thing. But
it's
look,
like a child. Nobody wants that. Nobody wants.
it's my son. It's my son, Pablo.
So I'll ask you again.
Yeah,
Are you going to be at the Phoenix shows? It's a simple yes or no. Don't drag me into cat sitting.
if I can
Don't
drop him off at my
drag me in.
parents, I will be there 1,000%.
So you don't know if you're going to be at the Phoenix shows because I got Phoenix and then after that I got Albany.
I would definitely
and then
not be in
I got
Albany.
Rochester, and then I got Rhode Island, and then I'm done. 2021 comedy tour, viral load. Okay, and then beginning of January, we're in Denver.
What's the new? I mean, you got to come up with a new name for the 2022.
2022. I got to come.
Have you
up with
thought about
something.
that?
I haven't thought about it yet.
Maybe like something about you being Mr. PG, the King of Kashmir tour. I don't know. We need like a
the daytime talk show tour.
Something. No, but then they'll think that you're doing like a daytime talk show. And,
Right. I'll come up.
We'll
with
come up
something.
with some ideas,
The viral
but-
load has been good because I just shooting that load.
I don't love that just because I feel like you're shooting it at me and you're shooting
I'm
it at
shooting
the fans.
that load all over the country.
I understand.
All the hot spots.
Spreading your
Albany, Rochester. You know what I'm saying?
I got you. Well, we'll come up with another name. We'll brainstorm later.
We'll come up with something. Anyway, I wanted to talk about this. This is becoming a trend. Now, I'm not belittling in any way, shape, or form any version of mental health, but this is becoming a trend. We know that anonymous, like just no-name people will have, they will videotape themselves while they're allegedly, because you never know what is real, what's not real. Because what I do on social media, it's performance art, or is it?
I mean,
It's performance art, or is it?
it's not.
I mean, is this? What do you mean it's not?
It's not. I mean,
It's not what?
I think like you think it's performance art, but
What's
I'm
that?
around you and this is like who you are.
What is?
You.
What?
This guy like snorting and coughing and
snorting's
pissing
real.
on the freeways and shitting on the freeways and throwing
Have
things
you
out the
ever
window.
been with me when I
Yes.
shot on the freeway?
You have toilet paper in your center console of your car. That's
You've
not
been with
performance
me when
art.
I pulled.
Okay, Shia LaBeouf does performance art on the streets of New York, but then he goes home. He's probably a regular guy like you.
Right? Yeah, Shia LaBeouf is regular.
Right.
Wait.
I've been with you when you've pulled over on the side of the 405. I've been driving.
That's
You're like,
what's up. That's what's up.
that's a reluctant fist bump right there.
That is what's up, Dave. Dave's like, yo. Dave's over here like.
I have videos of you pissing on walls.
I'll piss.
shitting on
I got no. I
freeways.
piss. I'm telling you right now, in New York City, yo, with the new rules and the regulations and the fact that they've shut down a lot of places, I piss anywhere, anytime, right on the street. Now I go against a corner.
You're like the fucking kid from Big Daddy. You're pissing on this wall.
I
you're
piss
pissing
all
on
over
that
this,
wall.
all over New York, all over the.
This is
I'm
not normal behavior.
Listen,
from
listen.
a man who's 51 years old. You're wearing cashmere now. What the fuck are you doing? Use a fucking restroom like a normal human being. You're not a
Sometimes
cat. You're not a dog.
Sometimes you can't find a place.
You
and
can always find a place. I've never.
Nah, these diners and these
Okay.
Starbucks, they don't let you in like the old days.
But you're not like doing it in an alleyway or finding
There's
like
no
a hidden
alleyways in New
tree.
York.
You're doing it like on the
I mean,
sidewalk.
I go right up to a tree and I piss right in broad daylight.
You catch a charge doing that.
No,
You
not
wanna
in this
be a
day in
fuck-
New York. The cops ain't doing shit about that. They got bigger fish to fry.
All right, you're probably right. But anyway,
I didn't realize you were with me when I've pulled over and shat on the freeway.
Oh, this is multiple occasions.
That's what's up.
I mean, you have toilet paper in the center console
They
of your
know.
car.
They know.
No, I don't think they do because you're talking about performance art.
That
and
is not
this who I am?
performance art.
That's what I'm saying.
That's real life.
That's who you are. That's fucked up. That's not something to be proud of. Use a fucking toilet like an adult.
We know that I'm Captain Colitis. Fortunately, by the way, my ulcerative colitis, my colonoscopy, what is it? Results.
Yes.
Came back fantastic.
Good.
Not as good as I wanted. I wanted a perfect, like a perfect.
You want a perfect score?
I wanted a perfect score. It's not perfect. I'm still dealing with the colitis, but it's better, and I got to continue making it better. Off the coffee, whatever. That doesn't matter.
Well, what were you talking about? Mental health. I mean, we were talking about
mental health.
We were talking about that.
Not belittling mental health.
Right.
We've seen anonymous TikTokers, this TikToker, that TikToker, this Instagrammer, these influencers post themselves while they videotape themselves. Oh, because I was talking about I love Instagram.
Yeah.
And I consider my Instagram performance art. That's what I was talking
okay,
about.
sorry.
The screaming, the yelling, all that stuff. That's a version of a performance.
Right.
When I am having a breakdown, when I'm arguing with my wife, when I am literally freaking out, when I am crying, when I am upset, when I'm upset about something with my family, when I'm upset about something with myself. If I was suffering from mental health situations, if I was dealing with depression, if I was anxiety ridden, I have people close to me that have anxiety. Not one of those people goes, oh wait, hold on.
Let me get my camera out.
And let me film myself crying. Let me film myself having a mental breakdown. Now, again, that doesn't mean that I'm saying it's not real what these people...
Some people deal with it in their own ways,
Gigi Hadid
right?
or Bella Hadid. Pull the clip up of Bella or Gigi.
Fuck, man, I don't know. I don't even know who these
Beautiful
people are.
these are. Yeah, this is...
Beautiful eyes.
What's her name? Bella? Gigi?
Gigi.
It don't matter.
She got nice green eyes.
Beautiful.
And you know what? I love that.
What is that, an eye patch?
I think it's an eye mask.
An eye match?
I'm sorry that I don't like to see her so upset.
I don't like to see her so upset, but she's the latest celebrity who has posted during the middle of what she is saying, and I'm not saying it's not.
Yeah.
And I'm not pointing out her or anybody, but she's the latest celebrity who, during their mental breakdown, has decided to videotape it and to shoot it in a. I mean, that looks like a Wes
verite.
Anderson. I mean, that's like beautiful shot. Not just because she's got beautiful, like the lighting's good.
It's a Dutch angle.
It's a Dutch angle. Like you could see the reflection. You see it in her
pupil.
eye.
Yeah.
Right. There's like some sort of lighting. I mean, the one tear. Do you know?
Yeah,
that
she's got the one tear. I mean, that's hard to do. One tear.
And I'm not saying it's fake.
No.
At all. I'm not accusing that of fake. But I'm just saying, when I am having a true real life freak out, I don't go, hold on. I need to get a perfectly, beautifully shot portrait of this, or I need to go on Instagram Live and I want to show you guys I'm just like you.
Yeah.
Because if I shit my pants when I had colitis.
You're not going to be videoing that.
Nah.
I will. I'll be in the car videoing it. I'll be taking photos.
Why would you want to do that?
Just in case. Blackmail. I don't know what you're going to do later on in life.
You could pull that, Dave.
But
the point is,
I understand what you're saying.
The point is that if you're really going through something severe and serious, how do you have the wherewithal, since you're in a deep rabbit hole of mental strife, how do you have the wherewithal to go, hold on, hold a minute, let me get this. And then when you come out of it, and since it was such a dark moment, why would you want to relive it and then go send or post?
Well, some people have, there's sometimes people have manic episodes where they're not really in control. They get their phone out. I've seen that kind of stuff with people that I know that like take to Instagram Live and they're painting their walls different colors and they're trashing the apartments. And, that could be, who knows, bipolar. It could be manic episodes. I don't know. And I don't want to, diminish that or, but I'm just saying.
Like when you're feeling like shit.
I go dark.
Walk us through what you do when
dark.
You feel like shit.
Like I don't talk to my friends. I'm not on my phone. I'm not answering calls or texts. Maybe I'll rent a cabin in Joshua Tree. Listen to some Bon Iver.
Who?
Bon Iver.
Who's that?
He's like an acoustic singer-songwriter guy.
Bone?
It's debatable. It's either Bon Iver.
B-O-N-E?
B-O-N space I-V-E-R. Really good. Really relaxing. Really puts you in that kind of, let you wallow in your pity. And
right.
And but look, people deal with it in their own ways. I don't personally deal with it by taking videos of myself.
Because my lowest has been when I've shat myself. And I haven't shat myself in years, Dave, just to let you know. I know Dave's like, what the fuck? But I have a disease called ulcerative colitis. It's basically the shit yourself disease. God, it's been years. But at my lowest, I'm not going to go, hey, guys. Yeah. Hey, Instagram, I know some of you guys out there probably have Crohn's disease and ulcerative colitis like me. I'm on 6th Avenue here in New York. I just shat myself, guys. I'm walking now back home with a big pile of shit in my pants. I'm not doing that.
I'm surprised that you wouldn't be doing that because you're the guy that's always in front of your camera, always in front of your phone.
Performance art, motherfucker. You know that.
But
Stop trying to blow
that's
me
daily.
Up.
How is that performance art? You do that morning, afternoon, and night.
Is motherfucker is that if I was having a real life ulcerative colitis moment, I am not going to videotape it because I am trying to figure my way out of the moment.
We don't need that on display.
No.
And usually people like,
I don't like how you're throwing that at.
no, just usually people like Bella Hadid or Gigi Hadid, I don't know which one it is, that film themselves crying. It's usually, I expect that to be like an apology video for getting canceled. Like, guys, I'm so sorry for doing this. I really regret all my decisions. They're sobbing in front of the camera, and then they hit stop, and then they're like editing the video.
Right.
I don't see it as mental breakdowns and things like that. I see that with a lot of people getting canceled.
Speaking of getting canceled and suspended, because I am currently suspended on a social media platform once again.
Facebook.
I'm not saying who or what, but I am currently suspended on a social media platform once again. And I'm getting sick of it, guys. I'm getting tired of it.
I'm getting sick of hearing of it.
Getting sick of what?
Tired of hearing about your suspension.
I don't.
Like,
what do you
fucking
mean?
prison all the time with you. I'm suspended here. They took me down here. I'm doing 20 days in the hole.
30 now.
See, that's what I'm talking about. It's like this is every fucking week you're talking about doing 30 days in the hole. What is that?
I'm not proud of it. And I'm trying to figure out. This is why I have to go full daytime talk show host.
Right.
Full
Exactly.
What are you talking about, Mr. They know who's running that big account.
What account? What account? We don't talk about that account.
The AM Rapaport Stereo Podcast
The loyal fans, they know who's behind a certain account that's
blowing up.
it's doing pretty well.
Now, let me just say something. It's crazy because in 2021, on these social media accounts, and I'm not pointing fingers,
Yeah.
and anybody whose initials might be M and Z, I'm not pointing fingers at anybody.
Right.
Because I don't want to get more suspension.
Right. He could be
See,
watching right fucking now. He's
That would
got
be
control
sick.
of everything.
He probably got like a multi-cam, watches
Everything.
all the podcasts.
He's a psycho. He looks like a fucking...
I didn't say it. I didn't
saying
say
it.
it. Suspend him.
Watch
He's
my
never-
Instagram. My
he's never
Instagram is going to be
tasted-
taken
he's
down
never
tomorrow.
tasted that suspension, Mr. MZ.
Yeah.
I've tasted it. I don't like it.
A certain,
I don't like
a
it.
certain someone who lathers himself up with sunscreen.
Or
and does
not.
Kite surfing.
Or not.
Or not.
Or not. It could be that guy. It could be somebody else. It could be somebody else. The point is that in this day and age, I'm getting suspended because somebody could say something bad to me, and then I go, "You bald fuck," or I go, "Or drop your wife." I got suspended
Yeah.
now. Like I said,
Drop your wife
I
at
know.
the zoo.
No, I said, what are you talking about, Baldy? And by the way, take your wife to the zoo. And I got 30 days suspension for that. Baldy and take your wife to the zoo.
But they're leaving people who are like people are doing hate crimes and filming
N-word
themselves.
this, N-word that.
It's crazy.
Jew this, Jew that.
There was an account called Awful Humans. There is an account called Awful Humans.
We don't know who runs the
We
account.
don't know who
Awful
runs it.
Humans.
We don't know who's behind that account, but they're doing God's work, and it's really impressive. But they post terrible people doing terrible things, and there were these girls who were saying N-word this, N-word that. Disgusting video, and they reposted it to shine light on how horrible these girls were. And the original video of the girls is still up, but they take down the Awful Humans post that is, they're like, it's shaming and harassment and bullying.
I call a
It's
guy
like,
Baldy and tell him to take his wife to the zoo. It's not like I just picked the guy out.
Right.
I don't even remember what he said to me.
they slide into your DMs and they're saying,
This was on Facebook. Then I didn't say.
you said it.
No, I didn't say anything.
Well, Facebook doesn't exist anymore.
Meta. It was. I didn't say what
didn't
the
say
account
Meta
was.
either.
Yeah, I get them all confused. I'm on
Right.
so many of them. I get them all confused. I didn't name which one. I can't think of which one it is. But the point is that
Yeah.
you could get suspended for saying fuck the way I talk. But when you're N-word this, N-word that,
They
Jew
leave it-
this,
it's
Jew that,
horrible.
it's all good. Kill yourself.
what is it with
I
that?
don't know. I don't know. I don't know if it's your third traffic ticket, then they'll
Yeah.
take your car away.
Right. No, they need to crack down on this shit because it's the wild, wild west on these fucking apps, and it's horrible.
It's crazy. What was the other thing we were going to say? The other thing I was going to talk about. I told you there was something else. I can't even remember. What was it?
Anything dating or anything?
Are you? Right. Because we knew you came to New York not just to work with me.
No, man, I'm always here for you. I told you that.
Nah. We know you didn't come to New York just to work with me. We know you came to New York. This was a fuck trip.
No, listen. It
This
wasn't
was a fuck trip.
You're saying it like
Just
this
like
was a
just
fuck
like in
trip.
San Francisco, it's like, oh, if I could go to the game, then fuck the wedding. If I could sit on that wood to see Steph Curry, fuck the wedding.
You said you were hosting Wendy Williams. You had some comedy shows, and it just so happened that there was a girl that I had been seeing who was Brazilian, who lives in New York at the same time, and I said I would love to come out there.
Right,
and I found out she wasn't going to be here.
And then you found out she wasn't going to be here. Then you came like last day to the Wendy Williams show because the fuck trip no longer was a fuck trip.
You see, you're saying fuck trip. I don't say that. I didn't look at it as a fuck trip, man. I wasn't planning it.
Do you have any other friends?
Yeah.
In New York?
I don't. I do have friends in New York. None of them
Then we
that I
ain't
want to
talking
see.
about like, oh, my homeboy.
Yeah, that's
that
what I'm
went
saying.
out
I don't
with-
want to see anybody.
You have any females, any dates lined up here in New York?
You know what? It's so hard because
What's your swipe game like here
the
in New
swipe
York?
game. I downloaded Tinder. I downloaded Bumble. But honestly, I think I got to get off of all this shit because I. Here's the thing.
Go ahead.
In LA.
I mean, you just shot your shot with Erika Jayne.
I did. That I did. I'm taking it off the apps and going straight to the source. I know that you know her. On these apps, especially in LA, everyone that's a girl, they're always like, I'm not coming to your apartment on the first date. I understand that. I don't want you to come to my apartment on the first date. But they're like, let's go on a hike, right? It's always like, let's go hiking and talk about and get to know each other. And I'm like, going on a hike is the last thing that I want to do. They say to present the best version of yourself on a first date.
Right.
Not show the other person what rock bottom looks like.
Right.
Okay? I don't want to be covered in fucking sweat. I'm barely breathing on these hikes. Like, this is not a good look. I want to create my own app like Tinder and Bumble, but for depressed and anxious people that just want to lay in bed all day and watch movies and just discuss each other's problems. Like, that sounds like a good time to me.
That's a
know what I'm
gold
saying?
mine. Pull that clip, Dave. That right there. Pull that there. We're going to get that too.
But yeah, man,
honestly, the wording might not be good. Depressed and what?
Depressed and anxious, because I
You have
suffer
to come
from
up
these
with
things.
the proper wording.
Yeah.
But if we can pull that off, we can make money.
Would you invest in something
Fuck
like that?
yeah. We have to figure out the right daytime talk
Yeah.
show language for that.
That's what I'm saying.
Because
It's
we can't be like,
No.
Oh, this is an app for fucking guys that are sitting
No.
there,
We'll have a
eating
nice
potato
fancy name.
chips. We don't want to have I want to take you out on a date. I'm going to make sure I don't have any Doritos in my chest hair. That we have to come up with a better language for it. But if we can come up with a better language for it, boom.
Because that's the thing, man. It's like
Maybe we could get an investor from a guy whose
first-
initials are M and Z.
Maybe
you want your next gold mine,
Maybe.
Mr. M and Z. But we have to talk about the suspensions.
Got to talk about the suspension.
Got to deal with that first before we let you. We let you come in like at the first round of investors.
Yeah, we're not just gonna let
Not gonna
whoever
just jump
come
in here.
This ain't Shark Tank. Like we get.
Ain't
to
Shark
decide,
Tank, homie.
Okay.
Ain't fucking Shark Tank.
That's the thing is, I think a lot of people, they feel like they have to go out, take shots, go to a club, go to a bar.
Those days are over. Those days are over.
In reality, you just want to like lay at home in your bed, in your
Like
pajamas.
it should be like a Netflix and chill out. Like yo, I'm not gonna try to jump you.
Yeah, without
but
being
like we
creepy.
sit here, we watch a little TV, and we'll talk about like Squid Games. We'll talk about did you watch the Dave Chappelle special? Are you watching Friends? Are you thinking about
That's what I'm
Seinfeld?
saying.
What are you thinking about Larry? Are you watching Curb Your Enthusiasm?
I haven't started, but I hear it's great.
And you're behind in success.
I'm behind. Yeah, I got to start everything. But I think you're absolutely right. It's like you don't
Gold
have to
mine.
You don't have to be going to the gym every day. Like I had a
Even
dream.
it's like, yo, I don't want coffee.
Yeah, I don't want coffee. I don't drink coffee. I drink hot chocolate, and I shouldn't be afraid to say I like hot chocolate.
Don't mention that on the date.
I like a grande size hot chocolate in a venti cup. Fill the venti cup with extra whipped cream. I can't say that on a date, but
No.
that's who I am.
Especially like when you're in LA and it's 80 degrees out. Because it's one thing to want hot chocolate during the winter months.
No,
It's one thing to want hot chocolate on a cool night.
Yeah.
Or a winter night. This motherfucker, like on a Sunday in August, will be
Yeah.
like, "Yo, if you're going to Starbucks, get me a hot chocolate." And they're like, "Wait, we haven't like we'll make it for you, but I want that now." Like they always question it when I'm ordering you your hot chocolate. It's always like, "What?"
I mean, I
No
don't see
one
the
else
problem
wants
with
hot
that.
chocolate on a hot Sunday in August. Nobody orders it.
I do. And
Okay, well, don't mention that on the app. But maybe that is an app for that.
that's
maybe
what I'm saying. I like drinking yogurt out of like a Capri Sun type bottle. Like you get those at Starbucks. You know what I mean? Like I like drinking yogurt.
You or somebody else, maybe somebody with the initials of MZ, or
Yeah.
maybe not, or maybe a guy whose initials are J and D who has a beard,
J&D.
not whack. The guy, he says a big social media platform is not.
J&D. Jack.
I didn't say nothing. I didn't say anything. But if you want to get involved with this, because everybody's looking for their next big hit.
Mark Cuban? You got Cube's number,
I got
right?
Cuban's number.
Shit. And you know what? You should create an app for people like you who have colitis. It could be the shit your pants app.
Nah.
Where you both shit on the freeway.
No. The other thing is because we're getting ready to go here. The sucker shit t-shirts. Sucker shit t-shirts will be available next week.
Boom.
Because we got about outpouring of people that said they want them. Listen, butter soft. The design's going to be good. We're starting off with the simple black, white, boom, 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 boom. We're also considering doing a limited edition pre-order t-shirt of the fake Kurt Cobain, Dean Collins t-shirt, which I think will be sick.
There's billions of Kurt Cobain t-shirts out there.
Billions of them.
I don't think there's one fake Kurt Cobain t-shirt out there.
No.
Now people will stop you and be like, "Oh shit, that's that Kurt Cobain shirt." They'll be like, "Wait, what? Who the fuck is that
yo,
guy?"
you got a bootleg Kurt Cobain.
Yeah, what is
and you're
that?
like, you don't know what you don't get it.
No.
It'd almost be like wearing a pair of Jordans and be like, nah, this ain't Kurt Cobain. This is the fake Kurt Cobain.
That shit's gonna be worth a lot of money later on.
Trust me. I'll fuck with the. And I think
right?
we're gonna maybe do it with distressed.
That would be
black
sick.
With you as the fake Kurt Cobain, distressed black with the black and with the distressed the photograph, so it looks like it's from the 80s, and like, it's so distressed. Is it Kurt Cobain or no? And you're like, don't worry about it.
Yeah, it may be from the 90s. It might be from the Nirvana tour. We don't know.
Or it might be from the I Am Rapaport Stereo Podcast. You don't know what's going on. Well, you as the listener, you know. The people stopping on the street, they're going to be baffled, confused, and just trying to find out where you got it. And you'd be like, don't worry. These were pre-ordered. They're one of 100s. Boom. But the sucker shit t-shirts are coming.
We were also discussing potentially, I mean, I don't know if we should say it here, but maybe doing a Island Boys t-shirt with both of our faces on the Island Boys. I don't know if you guys would be interested in that.
But we don't want to We're starting with the sucker shit t-shirt
and a potential limited edition.
We're starting with sucker shit, and we're doing the limited edition pre-order fake Kurt Cobain t-shirts, which those are going to be ill. Anyway, we're done. I Am Rapaport Stereo Podcast. We came, we saw, we conquered. Dave, thank you for flying the ship from Vroom.
Yes, thank you, Dave.
Miles Jordan, a.k.a. the Bleach Brothers, a.k.a. the Dust Brothers. Take me out of here with something real nice, yes. Take me out of here with something real proper, okay? But most importantly, end this I Am Rapaport Stereo Podcast with something real loud and real funky. I Am Rapaport Stereo Podcast. I'm out. Let me just do a pickup real quick. Dave, ready? Yes, brand new banging I Am Rapaport Stereo Podcast is here. Higgity, have no fear. Today, I got the young shooter, Dean Collins, rocking with me in New York City. We break down a crazy, wacky, wonderful Wendy Williams week, plus the sucker shit t-shirts are on the way, and so much more from a fantastic pouring rainy day, museum quality I Am Rapaport Stereo Podcast coming up right now. Miles Jordan, a.k.a. the Bleach Brothers, a.k.a. the Dust Brothers. Start this puppy off with something real nice. Start this puppy off with something real loud. But most importantly, start this motherfucker off with something real funky. It's the I Am Rapaport Stereo Podcast. Let's fucking go.